Tracy Blehm here with Labs Your Mind Body Health and the Ignite Your Life Systems, and we are going to talk about Akashic Records and firing, of course, because we talked about Akashic Records and hiring. Now, this might seem really weird, but we always have to remember when we're letting people go, whether we're firing someone from a relationship or a marriage or work, we still want to do it with kindness. We still want to do it in a way that is a contribution to both people. When we hang on to things or people for too long, not only is it not a contribution to ourselves, but it's not a contribution to others. And sometimes, depending on the situation, they won't do it. We have to do it. So in that case, one of the beautiful ways to do it is to go into the Akashic Records. If it is the Akashic Record, if it's a business thing, you would go into the Akashic Records of your business and ask the questions there. If it's a relationship thing with you where you're letting go of some friends or partners or what have you, then you would go into your personal Akashic Records. So there's two different spots that you need to go to depending on situation. And then you can go in and go, truth, is it time for this person to be released from my world, right? Firing can sound very harsh, but that's what it is. Is it time? Yes. If it's a no, then you can ask all kinds of questions. If it's a yes, then you can ask questions around what is the best way to do it? When? How? Right? Is it in person? Is it on the phone? Is it, is it in a letter? Right? There's so many different ways, and then you can ask for the words to speak or how to do it. You can go so far as what to wear, if you want to create a certain experience, that kind of thing. So for me, when I first started running big teams that were my own, I had run teams before as a manager for other companies, but when I was running teams of my own, I used to always feel so bad, even though I knew it was required, that I would give them a free reading. And that is not what they wanted. When I started using my Akashic Records, it became so clear that it actually became easy. There was no guilt, no frustration, no anger, no nothing, because it really was coming from a place of the heart and somewhere higher, so that people would actually start to thank me for releasing them. And they would admit, I haven't been happy. I guess I was just waiting for you to do it. So releasing people isn't necessarily negative. If you think it is, you can open your personal Akashic Records and ask questions in there to clear that. But you can really go in and make letting someone go from a contract, a relationship, or a position magical and the best for everyone involved. So that is how you use Akashic Records for amazing firing. And if you haven't checked out the hiring one, I highly recommend you do that too. Would love to see you at one of the trainings or workshops. I provide all kinds of templates, question templates, to go through some of these scenarios in the workbook so that you're not stuck, you're not trying to figure it out. It's just going through the questions, getting the information, and then implementing. So hopefully this gave you some insight and some learning on Akashic Records, how amazing they are, because I love them. Would love to see you in a class. There's some information below on what's coming up. And if you have any questions, of course, please do reach out. I would love to answer them for you. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.